Oh, hello, Tan. I don't know who you are or what you're doing, but anyways, what is up, dudes and dudes to the internet? My name is Scythe, and we are back again some more Trove on the PC Die Fish. Hello. You're in a video, Tan 2017. That's why I can't respond to you. I'm sorry, you freak. I love you. But anyways, get away from me. Stay away from me, you little freak. I'm just joking. So anyways, how y'all doing today, folks? I hope you are doing fantastically wonderful, and I hope this video makes your day even better. Big Bums! The invasion of the Big Bums! I am in the process of trying to work out getting my hands on, oh no, 1,000 Troves of Wonder. Everybody else has a video on that. I've never ended up actually getting my own 1,000 Troves of Wonder. I'm hoping that I can end up not only getting something worthwhile, but I really hope that when I do end up doing that video, I'm still working on it, still trying to get my flux up. I really hope that I get a Gonda, because I really want to be able to give that away to somebody. Now that, you know, my good friend Nintendo Gamer, he ended up getting his Gonda from a buddy of ours, Lord Scythe, and because of that, you know, now I don't gotta throw him a Gonda if I ever end up getting one, right? Because that was kind of like the rule of thumb that we were gonna do. You go ahead and go that way, dude. I know you're all ninja and speedy. I want to just relax and play on the Shadow Hunter. Really been enjoying being the Shadow Hunter again, by the way. Like, I don't know about you folks, I hope that you've been enjoying watching me play on him. Not only do I still just love this aimbot costume, but I just like the Shadow Hunter, you know? And generally, and maybe I'm crazy about this, I know I can't keep saying this like over and over, but seriously, dude, oh, he left. He was probably, oh, he respawned. The game's been getting pretty laggy, hasn't it? Because I've been trying to play on my Neon Ninja, but his shurikens aren't working. They've been really broken lately, dude. It's been really difficult. Oh man, what happened here? There you go, you stupid bumblebee. Buck Bumble. Go back to the N64. That was an old game that nobody played. Okay. Bah! Okay, my ultimate didn't work. I love it. Point blank, and it still doesn't work. That's the other thing too. Like, I really hope they somehow iron that out. Now, there hasn't really been that much news as far as what's going on with that Shadow Tower update, subclasses and gems and all that stuff. And generally speaking, folks, I've already kind of talked about all that stuff for quite some time. You know, I know that there's lots of people still tuning in. I kind of been doing a little bit of experimentation and doing things a little bit differently on the channel, if you may or may not have noticed. And I've really been enjoying it. That's kind of the real bottom line, is lately, these past episodes, I've just kind of been hanging out, changing things up a little bit for sure. You know, I guess we can talk about, like, if you didn't end up tuning into the video where things ended up going wrong with the club world, like a week ago or something like that. But I ended up putting Joe pretty much in charge of everything, and it's been really good for me, because I'm still involved, of course. You know, I still hang out with them and talk about, hey, what's going on, guys. But it's been nice to kind of just focus on delivering content to all of you folks, because that's the real bottom line. Is it's like, you know, I've talked about this many times before, but really it's like I either am really involved with everything that's going on, which means that I gotta be spending that time doing stuff and managing the club and managing everything while not recording videos. And because of that, you probably already saw, you know, in my last PC video I was talking about, like, why there hasn't been that much Trove going on the channel outside of just a couple unboxing videos and stuff. So I'm trying, you know, I'm trying to keep up and catch up, I guess. Delicious. I want a hot dog now. I'm trying to just kind of play catch up with all of the Trove content and everything like that. Just kind of have more videos out more regularly. And also be a little bit more honest about some things, folks, just because I know that it can be a little bit abrasive sometimes for me to repeat, like, a lot of the same information in each video. But unfortunately, while I never used to do that, the funny thing is that ended up becoming a habit for me. I kind of had to start doing that because countless times I would reference something, or, you know, or just talk about something casually that's going on that I expect everybody to know about, and then I would get tons and tons of comments of people being confused and not knowing what I was talking about, right? So I guess I kind of got in the habit and maybe went a little bit overboard with kind of repeating information, you know? Not to mention, just in general, it's like, what else do we even talk about? You know, like, we're talking about Trove here. There is not really that much, you know, going on with this game. I still love it, don't get me wrong. But really, it's like, it takes a very, very long time for patches to end up hitting. And honestly speaking, I've been at the end game for a long enough time. Like, all of this stuff that we're doing right now, this is nothing new to me. Like, that's why I can just openly talk about stuff while, like, grinding and stuff, because it's like, I'm so used to doing this, right? I gotta sell a couple more things here. Generally, I've been making a lot more Flux again, because I've been spending a lot more time on the PC version of Trove. Like, I've been trying to get on the console versions for sure, but if you didn't already tune into my recent, like, PS4 and Xbox videos, I kind of talked about how kind of doing something very similar to what I ended up doing here on the PC with Joe, except, you know, Joe's like a really good friend of mine and I trust him and everything like that. Not to say that I don't feel the same way towards the people that are on the console versions of Trove, but with that, it's kind of like kind of the same thing where I'm taking a bit of a step back from my role as leader and kind of just, you know, letting everybody else that's been already pretty much managing everything in my absence, kind of just letting them actually have a little bit more control with that, you know, so that they can actually manage things. Like Captain Red, I ended up making him the leader of the Jub Jub Club. He was already doing a fantastic job anyways. Why not give him the control to actually handle griefing and stuff like that, right? And then even on the PS4, I ended up actually rejoining. Here I go, because I'm a human being and I go back and forth with my feelings sometimes too. But I ended up rejoining Uggles Squid on the PS4, which was the club I created. Things got way too dramatic. That's why I ended up leaving ultimately. It was getting really, really weird. And I ended up joining that club and then promoting up a couple other people that have been around in that club for such a long time that I thought they could actually be leaders, they could actually be in charge of it, and kind of, again, just taking more of a back seat where it's like, it's kind of like it's a club that I'm a part of, a community that I created for sure, but now I'm just kind of taking a back seat and just kind of like, so that I can hang out and spend some more time with all of you in that, you know, rather than managing the club and not being able to talk with anybody, you know, because like, for example, more recently on the PC anyways, I've been working on a new PvP map, right? Trying to get it all ironed out and stuff like that, and every now and then I'll have people, like, I'm sneaking offline, but I'm having people come over there and hang out or try to talk with me and stuff like that, not realizing that it's like, it's not that I don't want to talk or anything, it's just I'm in the middle of building. And that's kind of what was going on with the club, where it was like, I'm in the middle of managing things. You know, I would be either kicking inactives or inviting people, which I still do both too. But now I kind of get to just do it when I have the free time and when I feel like it, you know? And I've been having that more relaxed approach going into the future. That's kind of my all-time goal, is to just kind of have it as a little bit more relaxed and have the content be more for me, you know? Because the community and all you fine, beautiful people, you're already here. So, you know, it's like, I don't want to be stressing myself out or forcing the content on all of you. And with it, you know, with this new format that I'm doing, I actually get to take a little bit of a breather, and thus I've just been enjoying it a whole lot more, you know? I just wanted to kind of get that clear point across. But anyways, I gotta sell some more stuff. Also, if I could ever find a golden ship, except I don't think I joined the water elemental world, did I? It's always so confusing because there's treasure isles in, like, the main Uber portal, but I don't think that it generates any of the ships anymore. Normal ships, maybe? But I don't think you can get the gold ships. I always keep forgetting stuff like that. It's like you know, that's the thing too. The tutorials that I make are also really useful for myself because I'm the type where when I make like a tutorial on something, it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind. It's like I talked about it once, now I can forget it, right? kind of the whole philosophy of learn something so that you can forget it and then you become like better at it, right? But there's certain things where it's like I've been playing this game for such a long time, so many little things keep changing, and it's like I've been around for a long enough time where a little subtle change that they end up making to the code or something like that is like very new to me. Even though it's like a couple months old, it'll be like, that might be a couple months old, but I've been playing with that feature for a couple years, you know what I mean? Also, I wanted to also do this. Let's never mind this dungeon. Let's get out of here. I wanted to show you that I've been reusing Comments Cove. I actually forgot to show that off in the last PC episode. Why is our world so laggy? I don't know what's happening. But in the last PC episode, I actually did put a comment over here in Comments Cove. I'll kind of explain a little bit of this section here, but let me just get a little bit prepared. So Comments Cove originally was an idea where I was going to end up kind of choosing top comments and stuff like that and answer those comments in a video. So for example, how do I know if I win the giveaway? By Simeon was asking in episode 277. Man alive, we've been having this series for a long time, haven't we? And then I kind of set it up for a very long time of comments and stuff like that. Even over here, 457, that's completely inaccurate because as we ended up going over here, I kind of stopped with the comments every now and then. You know, like there would be, what was this episode? Did I even mark that? No, I didn't. Oh, 395 suddenly just skips up to 437, right? So, man alive. But in the last episode of the PC series, where has the Trove series been was a very common comment. So I just kind of summarized that rather than putting someone's specific name to it. And for today, why do you repeat info in every video? Because I've been noticing quite a few comments asking why I would actually relay the info. Because while a lot of you might actually be tuning into everything about the Trove series, there are a lot of new people that are constantly coming in, and also with me running different versions of Trove, even though each version is pretty much the exact same, especially once that megalithic update ends up hitting. You know, the Trove is the same game on the consoles, but that doesn't mean that somebody who's watching the PS4 series is necessarily watching the PC series, and it also doesn't necessarily mean that a new fan is going to tune in to hundreds and hundreds of episodes within the PC series because we've been doing this for such a long time. People are actually more inclined to watch my older console videos because of the fact that those series are still so short and you know, they're still under 50 episodes each, right? But I wanted to kind of answer that. We will, of course, kind of flesh out and start doing Comments Cove a little bit more often in the PC series, not in the console series, because otherwise I can't keep up with that. But hopefully you ended up, you know, hopefully that answered a bunch of stuff that you wanted to know, folks. I'm really hoping that sometime this week, if not next week, I'm gonna have that 1,000 Troves of Wonder video come out, and fingers crossed we'll get it gone just so we can give it away. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I very much appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, favorite, and subscribe for more daily content. Sign away and stay epic, everybody.